Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Jacob here for the JTwoH channel. Happy 4th of July. And today we have another re-release 4K Warner Brothers review. This one is one of my childhood favorites. The other one is just a classic, and I say the other one, the one I did last week, Willy Wonka. Just a classic. This one I grew up with, I love, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. But today we're talking about the 4K re-release of Space Jam. Yes, Space Jam is brand new to buy on 4K. Obviously, the movie's not brand new. I wish I had the year handy. I will find it eventually. But Space Jam, all I know is I grew up with it. So we got Space Jam on 4K. I loved this movie growing up. I've already said that. I'm very excited for the sequel. I was glad I got to rewatch this with the kiddo because it was nostalgic to me, and it's got the cartoons, there's something for him to enjoy. We're both really excited for the sequel, which comes out July 16th at theaters and HBO Max, Space Jam 2, A New Legacy, I believe. This is going to drive me nuts, y'all. Man, why isn't it on here? Anyway, we'll look at it later. So first of all, I want to check out the slip. So the slip on this is, again, one of the, not lenticular. Is lenticular the right word? It's a glossy. It's a glossy slip. You got Michael Jordan there, Bugs Bunny, Space Jam on 4K. I've only semi-recently, with the podcast, link in the description, realized that this movie isn't just loved by everyone. Apparently it's not only, mainly for the people who grew up with it, so probably my generation, maybe one above, maybe one below, love this. But if you watch this as an adult for the first time, you probably didn't like it. That's the gist I get. I love this film. I can't imagine anyone would dislike it, but to each their own. So here's the slip cover. Check out. That's my favorite part. I love these, not simplistic, but simple spines. What I mean by that is nice solid cover color. You got your 4K logo, the WB logo, of course, but then just the green Space Jam logo. That's fantastic, man. I'm so excited for this film. For the sequel. I'm so excited to own this on 4K. This is one that was always on my shelf. I have the DVD I bought, one of my very first DVDs, is of this. It's actually in my little sleevey deal from when I was a kid. Doesn't even have artwork or anything. It's just the disc. So here's the non-slipcover version. And I say that because it's such a difference between the slip and not. Obviously you get the glossiness, which you can't get on this plastic. You get the beautiful 4K ribbon. But I just think without the slipcover, this loses something. So I'm going to recommend, if you're a big fan of this, pick this up as soon as you can so it still comes with the slip. I don't think this one will be as hard to find with a slipcover, especially later, because there's no additional artwork or anything. But I just always recommend, if you're a really big fan, you're going to want the artwork, you're going to want the glossy artwork. It makes it pop and stick out. The spine is still the same, so you're not missing anything there. And I wish I could find the movie. Some of y'all are probably driving, 2020. Nope, that's this year. Jeez. 96. So the year my brother was born, this came out. So I've grown up with this. I've kind of always had this around, the VHS tape, the DVD. Never upgraded it to Blu-ray because I own it digitally. Now I own it physically on 4K. It was fantastic. I loved rewatching this. So we're going to check out here's the entire layout there. So let's check out the back first. So there's the synopsis. If you're not aware of this film, Michael Jordan kind of gets go back. The Looney Tunes are kind of in this Toon Wars basketball game, and they're challenged by these gigantic monster basketball players. And in order for the Looney Tunes to win, they try to recruit Michael Jordan, who has quit the NBA, and I believe he's golfing. And it's just a fun movie. I'm very excited about the sequel. There's the back. There's the back if you want to read the synopses. Pause that. Like I said, 96. This is an 87 minutes, so really not even an hour and a half. Usually with these animated films, they're pretty quick, because probably expensive, especially at 96. And with it being 96, again, I've said this a lot. If you guys watch my review videos, the older the movie, the better it looks on 4K. And this isn't, this is 25 years old, but it just looked really good on 4K. They tend to. And I don't mean the newer ones look bad. It's just you see more of an improvement, especially because I had the DVD. So I'm going from the DVD to the 4K, which is 2 upgrades. And it just, yeah, man, I dug it. So special features, we got some commentary by Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and director Joe Pytka. Plus, on the Blu-ray, so it's probably a re-release Blu-ray, features Jammin' with Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan, 2 music videos, Fly Like an Eagle, which I love that song, especially because of this. This is probably the first time I heard that song was in this movie. And Monsters Anthem, Hit 'em High, theatrical trailer. So, let's check out the inside. So you get some disc work with the Blu-ray, and which, like I said, the Blu-ray and the DVD are different. Or the DVD, listen to me. The Blu-ray and the 4K, which is the most important part, looks like it's different artwork. So it may be a similar Blu-ray. This may have already been packaged. This Blu-ray. This is probably like an anniversary set. Like you can tell by the logo and the. I say artwork, it's stars, but you have the logo, the nice logo, and then they have the revamped logo on these Simply Orange 4K discs. So, a little simplistic, nothing fancy, but doesn't need to be. It's 4K. It's the picture quality of the disc to me. So there is Space Jam on 4K. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this movie, if you're excited for the sequel. I mean, if you waited long enough and you're watching this after the sequel, how was the sequel? I plan on watching it day one, and hopefully owning it at some point so I can have Space Jam 1 and 2. Instead of Michael Jordan, of course, it's going to be Kobe, nope, LeBron James, cutting that out. So yeah, LeBron James. So there you go. There's these 4K of Space Jam. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Warner Brothers, so much for sending me this to check out, giving me a slice of my nostalgia pie for my childhood. So if you guys want to follow up with the channel or you're interested in any additional things, the podcast I mentioned is linked in the description. New episodes every Friday until August, and then there's new episodes every single day for the month of August. Also in the description, my TV time and my letterbox, which I'm most active on, where I rate and review all the TV shows and movies I watch. Also in the description, my Twitter and Instagram, which I just update periodically, my eBay, and my Bluray.com page. So thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of Space Jam, the movie, the re-release, and the sequel, if and or you've seen it or won't, blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you later. Hey, have you liked yet? Have you subscribed yet? Go ahead and show that notification bell some love. And also check out this additional video, which should be kind of catered to your needs, and also this additional playlist featuring the item you just viewed. And go ahead and subscribe to show that love. Thank you.